are live, and so we are live streaming, and we have about 7 people who are viewing this particular roundtable. My name is Emiliano Diaz de Leon, and you all probably have heard this before, but I'm going to make sure to introduce myself to Rabbi Friedman. I am the Men's Engagement Specialist here at TAASA and the facilitator for today's roundtables, and I coordinate the Mobilizing Men Task Force, which is a statewide network of prevention educators and individuals who are doing prevention work around sexual violence with boys and men around the state. And so we're thrilled that you could join us today for the next roundtable, the Jewish Roundtable, which will really explore how we can engage the Jewish community and specifically Jewish faith leaders in our sexual violence prevention efforts. And so we're really happy to have Rabbi Friedman with us for this roundtable, and of course to have all of you with us for this discussion. I want to encourage you again on social media to share the link for this particular roundtable. We just tweeted it, and you can find it on Facebook as well. So please share that with folks. It's also been posted on Facebook, and so feel free to share that with folks so that folks can tune in to this particular roundtable. I do want to remind the folks who are just joining us online to make sure that you have to, in order to participate in the chat, you have to sign up, and you can sign up with your email or Facebook. I encourage you to sign up so you can participate in the discussion fully on in the chat room there. Ted Rutherford will be moderating the chat room today, and so thank you so much, Ted, for that. I do want to take a moment and thank Maya for all her work in moderating the chat room during the last roundtable. It's not an easy gig, and so I really appreciate your help with that. And Maya will be taking care of the video so that we can capture folks who are speaking. And so we really appreciate that. I thought that was really wonderful to be able to, as part of the recording, to capture not just the voices of folks, but who was talking. So let's jump in with some introductions. Again, that's really important, especially for folks who are new. Again, please share your insights, your ideas, your thoughts on social media using the hashtag Men of Faith Texas, and encourage your friends and your followers to also tune in for today's roundtable. So thank you very much. We're also kind of seeing a sign-in sheet around again, so if you could sign up for this particular roundtable. In addition, there is an evaluation going around, and so we want to make sure you complete an evaluation so we can share that feedback back with the TAASA. So go around and introduce ourselves, and we'll go through really quickly, which we've already done, the group agreements, but we'll do those again for our new guests. So we'll start with Letty.
So I'm reminding myself to put business cards in my purse. But for today, I have this wonderful one. My name is Letty Manzano, and I work at the Houston Area Women's Center, and I'm the manager of counseling and advocacy. And I shared earlier that my interest is, one of the reasons why I'm here is I'm very interested in social change involving men in the prevention work that we do. And I'll just add in, I'm always going to talk about intervention because I work mostly with survivors, but talking about how to stop victim blaming, because I think that perpetuates rape culture.
Mm-hmm. My name is Laura Zavala, and I am a sexual assault counselor at the Houston Area Women's Center. So, like Letty described, my experience is in working directly with survivors, so I do come in on the intervention team. But I think looking at rape culture and the role that that plays in prevention violence and how to involve men in the movement. And this is particularly interesting to me because it is a faithful faith piece. So I'm excited. Ready to listen.
Meulen Bajo Niebla, sexual assault services coordinator, communities and women.
Darren Dorsey with the Sexual Assault Resource Center, I do education and outreach. And I'm here, say one of the main reasons is because I don't want to leave
name is Colin Korhauer, and I'm also from the Sexual Assault Resource Center, and we're located in the Bryan College Station area. I am responsible for a lot of our education and outreach.
Hi, I'm Davina Cooper. I'm Chief Possibility Officer at Empower Women. Our focus is on ending sexual abuse in the finance.
And at times, I'm the senior training specialist for Second Place, and I do education for adults and particularly men.
I'm Rabbi Alan Friedman from Temple Bet Shalom. I have, we have various things that go on in the congregation that kind of address this issue, but not in a kind of organized way that I would like. And I can talk about some other things that are going on in the Jewish community as well.
My name is Ted Rutherford. I'm on the prevention team here at TAASA. So I'm all in for anything that's prevention. And I don't know how you guys did it last time, but I know that for sure we were joined by Crystal Garcia Ward from the San Angelo Center. She's on our Ustream. I asked folks to introduce themselves on Ustream if they could. And she's the one that's taking me up on that. So.
Hi, Crystal. Yeah, let's wave hi to our seven viewers. So, and encourage them to continue introducing themselves, and so we'll make sure that we have an opportunity to find out who's on there, who's watching us. But again, the recordings will be available afterwards, so we want to encourage all of you to share that with folks, especially if they're not able to join us in person or online.
I'm Maya with the TAASA prevention team, and I'm actually going to sit over there because when I face this way, I forget that there's a camera. And since I'm in charge of that, I'm going to be better at it.
Hi, I'm Amanda Vining. I am a student at UT preparing graduate work in sexual assault and social media. And I'm here to learn from all of the advocates and practitioners.
Melvin Gutierrez. I work with the Texas Council on Family Violence for the Domestic Violence Coalition from the state of Texas. And I'm prevention coordinator there. And my primary area is working with men and boys and leading the statewide efforts and work groups around how do we effectively engage men and boys in this work that we're going to do.
Hi, my name is JJ. I'm a trainer for the National Latina Network. And as I mentioned earlier, we are one of the 4 cultural institutes that provide training and technical assistance on domestic violence and sexual assault. Of course, our primary focus is around the Latina community, Latino communities, but we also do a lot of training and technical assistance to other agencies or groups that do culturally informed work around domestic violence and sexual assault, so it goes across the board.
I'm Alicia Islam. I'm the prevention director at the Texas Council on Family Violence, and like I said, I'm just all into prevention.
I'm Wendy Hilsenrod. I work for TAASA, and I am a training/human trafficking specialist.
And again, I welcome all of you to TAASA. We're really grateful that you can be with us today. So we have some sort of group agreements, and I thought it was really useful for us earlier to just review these really quickly, to speak for yourself and your experience, and we want everybody to sort of to listen for understanding. We're not going to engage in argument or debate, but really value this concept of agreeing to disagree, that there are things and opinions and beliefs that we share that folks don't necessarily agree with, and that's okay. And that means that we just give unconditional respect to ourselves and to others. I think that's just been a really, I was really grateful for everybody's participation in the roundtable here, the Islamic roundtable this morning, and how respectful and open and honest you were. And so I want to ask us to do the same in this roundtable, and just to respect yourself and to take care of your needs and the needs of others. Take care of yourself. If you need to leave, if you need to go to the restroom, if you need to get more coffee, if you need to get some water, if you need to take a break, if you need to answer a phone call, if you need to leave early, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. That's really important. We also want to be really respectful of our time together to make sure that we have plenty of time for our lunch in between before the last roundtable this afternoon. And so we also want to respect everyone's schedule, folks that are tuning in online or participating in person. So we just want to make sure that my intention is to make sure to end on time. And get what you need and be sensitive to others. So if you found yourself talking a lot during the first roundtable, then really make an effort to spend more time listening. And if you didn't say much, and if there were, we really encourage you during this roundtable to challenge yourself to share more, to express your ideas, or want to encourage you to ask questions. And I know there was, I'm sure on the evaluation there will be like, more time, and that's true. I think we need more time in this again. I think what's really well said is this hopefully will just be a beginning of a conversation that TAASA has with faith leaders around this particular issue. And so we hope that everybody will continue having these conversations online and with your family and your friends and your coworkers and your own community of faith, most importantly. So we have so much to learn, and I think this is a really wonderful place to begin doing that. I also want to encourage you to, again, share your thoughts, your insights, quotes, things that people say using the hashtag MetaFaith on social media. If you take pictures on Instagram, post them, share them with folks, use the hashtag. And all of us, I encourage all of us to share those things out during today's roundtable. So thank you all for those great introductions. So we're going to jump right in because we're running a little behind, and I want to make sure that, again, we get out in time for lunch. So we have a series of questions. Clearly, we didn't get to all of them, but I really want to make an effort and just to think about this particular topic. So I want us to really share our own insights around and our own experiences with the Jewish community, and really share those sort of examples, share those ideas, those experiences that we've had, and really have an opportunity to sort of listen and learn from each other around those experiences. So, the first question is, in your opinion, why is it